Hello everyone, welcome in. We're here to do some free channeled messages. I'm gonna put my headphones on. So, what is a channeled message? If you know what a channeled message is, essentially what we're doing is we're connecting to higher source, spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, and we just see what comes through. So this is allowing ourselves to transition or move through energy. So if you're open to receiving a healing message, let me know. Just say yes in the comments and we'll just see what comes through for you to transition or move through energy. So if you're open to receiving a healing message, let me know. Just say yes in the comments and we'll just see what comes through for you, the universe, and seeing what comes through for your highest good. So if that's something you're interested in, we can definitely do that. Again, if you have a direction or a path that you want to focus on, we can see what comes through. I do channeled messages via paper. So basically I just listen to my intuition and allow my pen to kind of go where it goes, and just trust and see what comes through. Okay, there's different ways that we can get information, but tonight, where I've been on here twice already, I randomly came on here earlier. We did so many readings, so thank you for everyone who asks their questions here in this space. But I kind of feel like I want to get a little more calm, as our subscribers are now have the little message calm beside their name instead of read. So I'm feeling like the energy is shifting a bit because this new moon is slowly transitioning away from us. It feels important to acknowledge that as we let go of anything in relation to these new moon manifestations and dreams and goals and things that we have, trust that they're going to come in, but there's also going to be a little bit more work that we need to start doing. So I'm inviting a little bit more of that relaxation vibe to start coming in for you, because when we're a little more relaxed, it can really help us move energy as well. So when we're coming in with strong energy and we're really worried and we're really concerned about things, it's important to get back into, again, yourself, your energy, and more groundedness at this time. All right. Still doing those $7 Canadian readings for people sent over to their email. So thank you for everyone who's participated in that. I'm going to do that until the end of the night tonight. So I'll take that up until basically 11 o'clock tonight. That's kind of when I tend to shut down. Okay, so welcome in, guys. Definitely need to relax some. So I didn't see if you had an area of focus, Nikki, or not, so we can just see what Spirit wants you to know. If that's something you're interested in as a subscriber, you guys get a reading and healing every time. And I just feel like taking a couple deep breaths. What's coming through here? Love. Okay, so you're wanting a message and you want to focus on love. Okay, so the first thing that comes through here for you with love is, I feel like there's a little bit of a resistance to change for you right now. So if you're a subscriber, I am doing free readings, but we're just prioritize our subscribers. Okay, that's how it goes. And then, yeah, one of the things I've been also doing is, if we get the likes up to 10,000, then I pull somebody in and do a reading for them that way. And then when we see it up to 20K, then we're also pulling in another person. We're just going to go with the flow tonight. As I was saying, I'm inviting more relaxation in. It's 7 o'clock p.m. for myself. I've been doing readings all day, so I just kind of want to invite that zen in. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Feel free to get on the list here as well. I am great. We just had a wonderful supper. Just finished cleaning up from that. So hopping on here this week every night at 7 p.m. and 11:11 a.m. Today I came on and did some random readings, so make sure you're following me there as well. So Nikki, this resistance that's coming through for you, oh, lovely, nice to hear. Yes, how are you guys doing? Where are you at right now? Are you just finishing work? What's your day like? I'd love to know. Make this a little more interactive, guys. That'd be great. I have the free masterclass coming up for people that are new and don't know about this. It's over Zoom. Again, absolutely free. We're going to be doing healings and readings the entire time. Right now, we only have 3 people in there, so make sure you take up some space and go to my link tree in my profile and sign up for that. Okay, it'll be really helpful. And if you want to watch the first one that I did underneath my YouTube live, that's also underneath my YouTube live. Been trying to come. Okay, so again, Nikki, with this energy here, we're doing some channeled messages, so we're just seeing what comes through. No worries at all. Yeah, I'm New Brunswick, Canada, so it's, I don't know if it's 6 o'clock there for you. If you're Pacific time, it's like 4 hours. So we're working with what we're working with. So that's why I'm coming on morning and evening. Okay, am I freezing for everybody or just Nikki? That can happen a little bit sometimes with where I'm sitting. I'm still working on navigating that. I feel like I need a grounding mat here as well. There's a lot of energy happening. So the last full moon that we had, guys, because we're in new moon energy right now. We'll pretty much be trickling out of it, we're gonna say tonight. And then we're kind of starting to work through the next steps, especially if you've been manifesting anything with this new moon. If you've been manifesting bigger things, there's going to be more work for you to do. If you're in my membership group, as well, underneath meditations, it's not just meditations anymore, it's weekly readings as well as new moon rituals, theta healing, and readings. So something I added in if you're wanting to join us there as well, to support you every new moon, and then you can go back to the old ones as well. So, with the full moon that we had previous to now, okay, a couple weeks ago, one thing I was picking up for a bunch of people was there's a lot of resistance to change. So it's like, what resists persists. So that's kind of what we were breaking through. We're just kind of cracking out of those behaviors and those cycles and patterns. So, Nikki, one thing that's coming up for you is I can't help but feel like around that full moon, maybe you were releasing behaviors and those cycles and patterns. So, Nikki, one thing that's coming up for you is I can't help but feel like around release because you're working on love. So now is a great time during this energy to uplift your soul or uplift your spirit. So instead of focusing on, the things that you're frustrated about, what can we do at this time to bring in more joy, to get more clarity, to open up our mindset? And that's really what I would suggest for you if you haven't worked with this new moon yet. Again, if you're not coming into the membership, to follow along with some of the practices I'm offering. Underneath my YouTube channel, you'll see playlist rituals. There's a free new moon ritual that I would also suggest you to follow. It's from years ago. It's still helpful. It's still accurate. So writing those things down. So Nikki, let me know if you did that ritual, guys. And do you guys do a ritual as well? I'd love to know. So it's super important to bring in I am statements, affirming the things that you want to feel. So if you're frustrated, you're feeling anxious, yeah, sure, we've got to work on that stuff, but we also want to bring in, replace the energy with something positive. Okay, so Nikki, those are your messages. Hope you enjoyed them. Hopefully I didn't cut out too much. If you guys want to catch replays, I'm putting them underneath my YouTube channel now. So this week, as you guys know, I'm doing free readings all week, which is awesome. And we always prioritize our subscribers. You always get a free reading and healing. But if for some reason I was cutting out on your end or something like that, or you got a reading and you missed your message, or there were theta healing downloads that we did earlier previous to, such as our daily energy readings this morning, maybe you were working, you can watch the replays underneath YouTube, okay? So please subscribe if you are watching those. It's helpful for me to grow my channel as well. So Vicky, are you still here? And Nikki, if you're there, Vicky and Nikki, let me know if that was helpful for you. And again, these are collective energy messages as well. So if I'm reading someone's energy, I'm still reading the room, unless you're getting a specific personal reading, and still that can benefit other people. All right. So I have some specials on, guys, right now as well. So you can get a 2024 reading. The reason why I'm doing the masterclass this Saturday is to teach and support you guys in relation to my Foundation for Healing program starting up in January. So we get together every 4 weeks. So it kind of keeps you accountable on things that you're working on. So yeah, Vicky, if you're not floating around anymore, we'll go into some quick mini readings. Again, if we get up to the 10,000, we'll pull somebody in and do an actual reading, meaning we'll go into your Akashic records, that's past, present, and future, and see what it is that you need to know, doing some channeled messages. So Lovey, does D love me? I would not go towards that person in terms of love, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting, just general channeled messages from me, and of course take everything with a grain of salt as well. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. Trust your own body, trust your own instincts. It's just, again, in present time, that's what's kind of going on. So maybe there's something going on in present moment why it's not working out. Should I give up on my relationship with Mark Camille? I'm getting a no. Keep going, keep working through whatever kinks or holes you guys are going through. Vivian, should I forget about Calvin? Thank you. Getting a no, I think you should just maybe have more patience or get some support, get a healing session. Um, I'm going to be doing my best to get some specials in weekly. So as you guys know, I'm doing free readings here. Um, Hi, Vicky. Thank you. So if you want your message, let me know. I think you're hopping back on. Um, yeah, but I'll be doing specials, I feel like weekly for from now until maybe January. Just to give some people help because I feel like it's a tough time for a lot of people as we approach Christmas and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Dee. I appreciate that. I've got some lovely people in here. Carolina, will Jordy regret what she has said to me, please? I feel like that person's not really focused on that right now, so I feel like, put your focus on what I feel like is important for you, okay? Need a little guidance with issues around a sister, please. Okay, no problem. So, thank you very much for the rose, guys. So, one of the things that's coming up for you, Vicky, is I'm getting a lot around the heart chakra. It feels like there's someone, maybe, is it like, was there a betrayal? Or does this person have a lot of emotional baggage, or what is it? Are they kind of giving you a hard time? Are are they too opinionated? What is it with the sister energy? Because I kind of get like it's all around your back and it's all around your heart. So to me, when I feel like somebody is kind of at our back, it's like they're, I don't know, they're maybe rubbing us the wrong way or putting pressure on us or judging us or something like that. So one of my recommendations here is I go into more solitude, allowing yourself to isolate just a bit more and kind of observe what you're feeling and what you're getting information wise. But I feel like you really need this solitude, get away from this person in order to sort that energy out. And don't feel badly about that. Maybe there's some negative energy around feeling like you need to get away from, someone that you probably love. But it's okay to need to do that, It's okay to want to go into our bedroom and just be alone. Sometimes we feel like we need to always be doing things for other people or tending, and it's okay to need time for you. And that's again another big theme for our new moon right now. Okay, so more time for ourselves. When I went to do my meditation for our membership group, because I do that on the 11th of the month, I was really feeling like we needed just silent meditation and just really just taking time for ourselves. So it's okay to just close your eyes and lay there. One of my favorite parts about doing yoga is after yoga when we do Shavasana, and then often I'll put on a guided meditation afterwards, and I'm like, oh yeah, yep, that's what I needed. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if that relates to you at all, Vicky. Makes sense, okay. Eden, does Jacob have feelings for me? Again, I'm kind of getting a no to, maybe work on that if that's something you want to do, but it doesn't feel like there's an instant spark there. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for being a subscriber here. Thank you for tapping the screen. If we get up to 10,000, we'll pull somebody out and go into their energy. Adina, is us intending to move us to commitment? Right now, I'm getting a no. Hello and welcome in. Feel free to ask a question. We're doing channeled messages tonight, which basically just means that I'm tuning into your frequency and what Spirit wants you to know. Simple as that. I like doing it this way sometimes. I feel like I'm taking a little break from my crystal readings, my card readings, and all the things. It's just nice to kind of sit as we're talking about the things about isolating and being more present. Yeah. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it so much. Veronica, if you'd like a message, just let me know. I'll write your name down. And let me know what your question is or anything you'd like to know. We're just doing quick little energy readings here tonight. And I'm going to be doing free readings all week. Will I get through this? Logan. Yeah, Logan, I'm getting that to tell you that you are a beautiful person inside and out, okay? Sometimes we focus too much on what we have going on internally with this Scorpio energy, and sometimes we'll focus too much on what we have going externally. So for some reason, you're meant to know that you're beautiful inside and out. So if you're starting to judge yourself or getting caught up in what's going on internally, my suggestion is to navigate with love and respect and just how you're occupying your time right now is really important to make sure that you're, again, not being selfish, but not being selfless either. What could a balance be there for you? Okay. Cass, and so Veronica, we're doing readings for our subscribers as always, so feel free to take up some space here. Cass, any advice? Cass, one of the things that comes up here is I'm hearing intergalactic, radiolactic, that sort of thing. For some reason, I think that you're struggling a bit right now with organizing your mind. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And so to me, it's like you're getting messages intuitively, but for some reason, I think you're just maybe not observing the messages enough. Thank you. And I would really suggest for you some type of salt, like a salt bath, a salt ritual, a salt cleanse, anything to do with that. Thank you. I love that, guys. So yes, it feels like you're kind of clearing out old energy that is stale or stagnant. It's like, stuff that you feel like isn't working for you anymore. It's like the old version of you. Okay, thank you so much. Me, Risal, will me and Jack get into something serious romantically? Yes, I really do feel like that you guys will start off on a romantic path, and if that continues, it will be amazing. Thank you very much. Or it could lead in a different direction, but it feels like right now, just stay on track with it. You're going in the right direction with this person, and thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Frank, will I ever hear from Victoria again? I'm getting yes, you will. Thank you guys again for all the taps and likes. If we get up to 10,000, we'll actually go into someone's Akashic records and do a reading, deeper reading for them. We're just kind of doing quick channeled messages for people. And if you're a subscriber, you always get priority and a reading every time. This week we're doing some free readings at 11:11 a.m. We do our daily energy here this week with a silent meditation. We focus on our subscribers, and then same concept as we get our likes up, we're pulling out more deeper readings and doing some quick kind of yes and no's. Sharon, is N upset we are not in contact? I'm getting like a no, but still, I wouldn't suggest like focusing on that too much. It feels like there's some negative energy around that person, so just be mindful of that. Sending you lots of love at this time. Julie, will I ever feel at home here? There's something holding you back from feeling like you're at home. For some reason, what's coming through is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, like, when we go into the spirit world, that's home to us. And so there are times where we're always wanting to reach home. It's like, I don't feel like this is my home or whatever it is. And we're constantly going out towards external things when we actually cross over, that's when we get home. So if you feel that unsettled, restless energy, that could be related. I know that can happen to a lot of people. This, yeah, restless, unsettled energy. We're always trying to get somewhere, do something, and that's why doing a lot of that inner work can be really peaceful, to find a little bit of peace while we're here on earth, because it's not an easy journey, is it? And Jelena, did Nyx cry or appreciate my letter? Thanks. I don't know why it feels like this person is just maybe someone who is just caught up in their own stuff for some reason. I feel like they're struggling within themselves, so they don't really like, open up their heart enough. And so if you're looking for appreciation, I feel like maybe there's someone else you could be focusing on. Just a feeling, okay? Sherry, well, Mike asked me to reconcile. I'm getting a no, not right now, but again, that could change. Hi, why did my crush ghost me? I'm hearing because I needed to move onward. Okay. You're welcome. 222. Love that name. Eileen A. Will Emma FM tell me she does have feelings for me? Maybe. You're welcome. Ricardo M. Will me and Shello be dating eventually? I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe that's not jiving right now. The energy just feels like, I don't know if it's touch and go, hot and cold, something like that. So it's not really vibing in the direction I think you want it to go in. Victoria, do Richard regret that we are not together? No, I don't feel that way. Not right now. We never want somebody to regret either, do we? Do we ever, and that's giving me chills everywhere, do we ever really want somebody to regret anything? No, that's a horrible thing to want somebody to fall into regret. Even if we're coming from like a lower vibration and we're having a hard time, we always want to make sure that we feel like we're putting good vibes out to other people no matter the situation. And that's something I really promote, is just, cut ties with people and move on. You know what I mean? It's easier said than done, but we never want to wish anything negative towards anybody else, hopefully. And if you do, there's definitely some stuff going on right now that you should probably be working on, okay? Kathy, is Brian really interested in a romantic relationship with me? I'm kind of getting no. I think you're kind of talking maybe more long term. Has my relationship run its course? I'm getting a no. So maybe that's something you want to start working on together as a partnership. Raymond, does Jay love me more than a friend? Thank you. I'm getting a no around that, so I don't know. Are they seeing somebody else? Do they have interest in other people? That's something I would discover there. Does my husband really love me? He adores you. So sometimes when we're going through difficult times in our relationship, it feels like the person doesn't love us, but it's not always the case. I feel like you would know in your heart if that person didn't love you anymore. Sometimes we act in certain ways because we're going through stuff or we're frustrated, Should I pick that new bachelor I'm thinking about? Getting a no for that. Thank you very much for the gift. Appreciate it. I swear, yeah, will I be getting an education scholarship? Perhaps, yes. But it's perhaps. That's not it's not, the outcome is not determined, okay? Sandy, is Carter excited to see me on Sunday? Yeah, I think this person is thrilled, actually. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Alrighty, guys. Any other questions floating around here? It's a little bit different coming on here. This is my third time today, so I feel like I've really connected with a lot of people, doing things a little differently tonight. Cynthia, is Bivon's friend restricting him from contacting me? I'm getting a no. I'm not sure why you feel that way or think that way, but something to investigate. Petunia, will M reach out soon? I'm getting no, but only because you said soon, okay? So be mindful of timelines. Thank you very much, guys. So if you have a question, let me know. Will Jason and I come together in a loving, stable, healthy relationship as a couple? Yeah, I'm getting yeppers, so I feel like that will be really positive for you if that's the direction you want to go on. Make sure you're not feeling pressured. I feel like you might have a tendency to fall into things that maybe, I don't know, because of different reasons. I want to make sure you want that for you. Thank you guys for asking questions. Is the near future looking good for me? If we get up to 10,000, I was going to pull somebody in and do a deeper reading on them, but we're moving quite slow here. Is the near future looking good for me, Kelsey? Yeah, it's looking great for you. If you want a 2024 reading, you can book those in. You can ask as many questions as you like. I'm doing a timeline reading, so I go into your Akashic records and give you a month-to-month reading. These are quite in-depth. They can be really helpful for you. I'm also doing December readings. And if you have a bunch of questions you want answers to, I also currently this week I'm doing a special on 30-minute readings that get sent over. So they're quite in depth, and I offer healing in those readings as well that you have access to for 30 days, guys. So you can go back and, watch them again and again if you like. Thank you guys. And again, the replays are going to be up underneath YouTube. So if I'm doing healings and clearings. If you don't know what those are, you can go watch my other readings and check out my blog through horsemanreadings.com. Okay, my membership is fabulous for people who are looking to develop more skills and also get additional healing and support. You get to email me once you're in there with things that you want more help with and guidance, so it can be great that way. Only for people that are willing to, I guess, move forward. That's important. If you're struggling, like, and you don't want to work on yourself, maybe that's not a great place for you. Miguela, will Eric reach out again? That one's heavy. I honestly think that you're a deeper reading, okay? Because that one's complicated. I kind of don't feel like going into it too much, okay? Alright, does Patrick still love me and want me back? I'm getting no. Hello, the Mindful Minute. Welcome in. This is our third time in live today, so I'm just doing some channeled messages, no cards, nothing like that. Just seeing what Spirit would like you to know. So if you have a question or an area of focus, we can do that for you, Heather. Okay. Thank you, guys. Just let me know, okay? Thanks for all the love here, guys. Does Charlie think of me, Natasha? I kind of feel like his energy isn't placed on that right now. I feel like he's focused on some other things. Susan, will Eddie confess his feelings? Not right now. Paul, will Morgan and I get back together sometime? Kind of feeling a no. Will I go on the cruise in January? Chassis? I'm getting a no, but it feels like if you want to do that, maybe with this new moon, manifest that, or if there's something you need to change in your schedule, or if you have a diary, I would write in your diary. I don't know why that's coming up. Some people will call it a journal. I'm getting a diary. Does C have feelings for me, Melissa? Yes. Kelly, what is John thinking? I feel like John wants to spend more time with you. It feels like he needs more time with you. Do you feel that way? Sandra, will my parents move here? That energy feels positive if that's something you're desiring, or if the energy feels aligned for it to happen. Diane, is Dino serious about me? Yeah, I feel that way. Do you? Abby, do me and Cecilian have a past life connection, Abby? No, I don't feel like it's past life. You're welcome, but I do past life readings as well. Janelle, is Mike going to break my heart? No, Mike's not going to break your heart. Heather, I get ringing in my ear almost every day. Are my spirits trying to communicate with me? Yes, a big thing with ringing in the ears often is that you're getting a download or you're getting a message, and sometimes ascension, when we're ascending, when we're transitioning and we're moving onward and forward, there are times where we'll get like a little bit of tension and ringing, but often if you get that, you've got to develop the tools and do something with it, otherwise it'll just become like pent up energy. So you've got to release this energy, you've got to let it out of you, and doing creative projects can be really helpful for that as well. Okay, and those are things I also teach, Heather, so we can go deeper into that because you are coming into the masterclass, or if we're working together in any other setting. Okay. Hi, I love you answering questions for are you? Yes, I am, Bianca. Always. I will never not answer your questions unless something like, obviously, if I'm doing like, if I decide to come on one day, even if I'm doing a meditation, I still do readings for you guys, or I do healings. I haven't been on here yet where I haven't focused on my subscribers, but there might come a time where I'm just doing like an energy session on everybody, or a meditation or something where you can just receive, but I haven't done that yet. So as of right now, we're still doing free readings and healings for you guys because I want to make sure you guys get that little extra attention no matter what. Okay. So what would your question be, Bianca? And thank you so much for being here. I am going to see Sunny soon. I'm getting a no, again, because you said soon. So when we put timelines on it, I'm just answering it based on your question. So Heather, or not Heather, Bianca, was there a question for you? Jeannie, does Michael know he's my twin flame? No? Not sure why you think he's your twin flame. I'd be curious to know about that. Lewis, is O the one for me? Getting a no, but it still feels like don't like not pursue that, okay? Yes, how did Juan feel when we ran into each other today, Bianca? I feel like, God, she's amazing. That's what I got. God, she's amazing. So he really looks at you in a really, um, in a bright light. That's definitely the case. Any other questions there, Bianca? Ashley, does Shamrock want to reconcile? Getting no? Not at the moment, okay? Ashley, okay, so I just answered that one. Hello, welcome in. Okay, love, you're not a subscriber anymore. That makes me sad. Tanya, want to reconcile in the future with me? Getting a no. Did he feel sad or regret? I'm hearing he had a hard time with it, okay? So, yeah, sadness for sure. Just had a hard time with it. And earlier we talked about we don't want people to regret, right? That's not a good, we never want somebody to feel that way, right? So, him having a hard time, you don't want to be like, oh, great, he did. But yes, obviously he cares, for sure. But he still views you in such a bright light, so that's important to know. So hello, Kayla, okay, you're back in. Would you like a message? And if so, what question do you have? Thank you so much for being here. Tell me, will Stevie reach out this week? Getting a no. Again, if it changes, that's great, but right now it's a no. Again, we're living in present time. I'm not doing future timeline readings. If you want to come in and subscribe, we can focus on a future timeline reading. Again, you can book that in, but we're just doing present time readings, which is a little different than future timeline readings. So yeah, as a subscriber, you can go into something like that if you want to come in. You click the star. Bianca, is Leo wanting to reach out? I'm getting a yes. Here, please. Why am I seeing 7 angel numbers? Do you mean the number 7 is coming up like 7, 7, 7, 17, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7? Is it just popping up everywhere? Is that what you mean? So I'm hearing like you're aligned with your spiritual, but so what do you feel like right now, Caleb, with this new moon energy? What do you feel like is holding you back from really being fully, completely aligned with your spiritual? I feel like you know the answer to this, but they're telling me that you are aligned to your spiritual, but there's a hesitation. There's something blocking you, and that's why the 7 is popping up for you. They want you to kind of focus more on this alignment. They're like trying to get your attention, saying, focus on this, become this, whatever it is. So do you know what that is for you? Will I move abroad now? Getting a no. Jeannie, 3 seconds told me Michael is my twin flame. I'm feeling like he wasn't a soul flame. He was a soul, like a soul. Hold on, soul mate, soul person, soul partner. That's what I'm getting. So twin flames. I don't specialize in those, but that's what I get for you. Okay. I would never want to deal with a twin flame. I feel like I'm with my soulmate. I love him. I'm content with that. Twin flames are. That seems like a pain in the ass. And it happens because obviously there are lessons that we need to learn, but it feels like a soulmate, only there's a struggle and there's like this commitment that like never seems to work. And anyway, it's pretty icky. I don't think I would want to deal with it, but I'm sure I have in other lives, but I'm just glad that in this life I'm not dealing with it. But yeah, he was more of a soulmate person partner is what I get. Okay. You're welcome. So if you have any questions, being more serious. Okay. So let's see what comes through there for you guys. So if you come in as a subscriber, we'll pay more attention to you. Once we get up to 10,000 likes, we'll pull you out. We'll pull someone out and do an actual reading on them. Same thing if we're able to make it to 20,000. I'll see where my energy is tonight. Actually, don't know. Can they give a clue? LOL. So, okay, so the fact that you're coming up with being more serious or needing to be more serious, I get that you have a stubborn streak, and that's what they want you to focus on. So 7 is showing up to show you that yes, you are spiritually aligned, but there's something going on where you're just like getting like there'll be times where you're supposed to do something or you're meant to do something and there's a stubborn side to you. I think it's continue to work on your inner child, continue to work on what's soul led for you, but also do some inner child work. In my membership group under the beginner level, it's $11.11. You should check out all the things that I provide in there. There's a center yourself program with inner child work in there. If you make it to the pro level, which is $33.33 a month, in the Akashic Records program, we also focus on the inner child work, okay? But those are 2 areas I would say could be beneficial for you to go deeper, just because of this little bit of thisness that's going on. Also, again, if you take advantage of any of my specials, if you have questions, areas that you want to work on, I'll give you as much support as I can in that. If you're pro or VIP in the membership group, also, you can email me up to 5 times a month with things that you want support with. When I go to do my videos and uploads, I structure that for you. If you want to learn a program of any sort, you can also reach out to me and say, hey, I'd like to learn this, and I will teach it for you, even if it's just the 2 of us, okay? We'll open it up to other people. It'll be recorded for my VIP members, so I make my things really affordable because I record it for my members as well. And so it's kind of a nice way for my people to learn as well, okay? Okay, got it. Thank you. I understand. Okay. Yeah, so that's a good message for you. So when you see that number now, think about that, okay? You've got this. That's what my shirt says today. You've got this. Any subscribers hopping in, take advantage. Do you teach how to tap into your psychic abilities? Yes, under the VIP, you can see my 6-week psychic development program. Definitely, we go through a lot of that for sure. And in the Akashic Records, there's some stuff around that too. There's a lot in there. I'll have to do a video on all the stuff, and I think it'll be like, whoa, and then I can post it underneath here. So I want to start doing a couple mediumship readings. I want to get somebody on live on screen. I have to look up how to do that, and then do a video on my membership perks. Why am I seeing 1111? It's so funny because I'm working with 11 like crazy right now, so maybe we're aligned to that. So again, any subscribers, take up space. I want to make sure I'm not missing you guys. Why am I seeing 1111 a lot? So a big thing here for you when I channel this message is it just feels like you're struggling a bit with maybe your gifts, your talents, your strengths, seeing yourself in a positive light. And I'm feeling like Spirit, when they're showing this to us, they're getting us to, hey, change your vibration, change your mindset, that sort of thing. So when you see 1111, think about changing your mindset. Often, you know, how we say make a wish, like bring something positive in, shift the energy over to what it is that you want to manifest or attract, because for some reason you ain't doing that right now, you know? Or maybe you're struggling with it. So Spirit shows us these numbers. Why do I see 1, 2, 3, 4? So in my membership group VIP, my signs and symbol program, it's like 6 hours in there of teaching you guys about numbers and all of these things that you guys are asking about as well. We have a tarot and numerology class. We have a couple of those, and we really go into depth with the numbers. So if that's something you want, it's definitely worth even just for the 1 month. You'll get lots and lots of learning in there, okay? He's just messaging me about stuff here. Tracy, will John come back to me? Getting a no. Is this going to be final and divorce go through? Feels like a yes for that. Will Jay, I see a dinosaur person. I feel like you might have been a subscriber before. Will Jay come back after distance? kind of getting a no right now, but again, seem like you need a deeper reading. It's not very often I pull people out and I'm like, yes, you do need a deeper reading, but there's been 2 so far where I'm like, yes, like you really want to navigate this. Maybe it was 3. Genevieve and Felix and I be okay? Yes. Okay, you were. Alright, I'm not losing it then. I know stuff. How are you getting the answer? I'm channeling energy, so I'm a psychic, medium, intuitive. So I use all of my clairs. If again you want to learn about clairs, Pro VIP would be a good direction to go in and learn how to develop yours. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this isn't just me coming onto TikTok telling you guys stories. This is my life. And it's taken me a really long time to learn and navigate energy. I'm constantly learning. I have my own fears. I have my own challenges too. So that's why I teach, and that's kind of my goal right now. I feel like I'm supposed to be teaching people more in the newer level to they've never even worked on spirituality, just welcoming you guys in. And then of course people who are already developed I love to work with, but I also feel like I'm here to really help people get started on their journey and help people kind of develop those clairs, like because we all have them. So yeah, I have those abilities to help others. Not only do I have the ability to help others, but I have the ability to help myself, which is kind of rare. Not everybody has healing gifts to help themselves. Sometimes you're a healer and you're there to help others. Other times you're a healer to help yourself. But it is often rare that you can heal yourself and heal others. And so thankfully, I have that gift, but it's been a hell of a ride just getting here. Am I happy being homosexual? Serious question. Thanks. No problem. I feel like you know the answer to that. I'm getting a no. I feel like you wouldn't be questioning that if you were content. You would just know that you're content. So when we're questioning our happiness, it's okay to want to, I think, understand that a bit better. That might be like some childhood things that are coming up for you with this new moon as well. Like, why do I feel disconnected maybe to this side of myself or whatever it is? Because again, other people's limiting beliefs. I do theta healing, which is an amazing tool. If you want to learn about it, horsemanreadings.com. I have a blog, I talk about it, and it's all through a lot of my membership and other places. But yeah, one of the things that comes up is like, okay, is this like a limiting belief that I have as a result of like somebody else's limiting belief, that sort of thing that's making me question or feel this way about myself? Okay, makes sense? So yeah, once we get up to 10,000, we're going to pull somebody out. Energy can change, so can it be a no today and then a yes in a month? Well, I would never, ever just do a yes and no reading. These yes and no readings are like every single day I do yes and no readings for myself. But it's more just like, am I meant to go out for a walk or am I meant to stay in? So this is more like muscle testing. So when I do theta healing, did Leo give up on the connection? No, I feel. So yeah, anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm starting to fade out here. Muscle testing, that's what I was saying. So yeses and nos, anybody can do for themselves. I encourage people to learn how to do that. So I teach people when I'm doing theta healing how to muscle test, how to get their own yeses and nos, so that when I do downloads, they can say, okay, is this for me? Is this not for me? So these are just super general, easy things that anybody can do in the now moment. Am I feeling safe right now? Yes. Am I feeling safe now? No. And so we'll play this little game with ourselves sometimes of like, we don't even know our yeses and our nos. So when we do our muscle testing, it's like, there's different ways to do it, but we can pretend like there's a $2 bill or $1 bill, whatever it is, in between your fingers, so like that. And then we put our finger through here, and then when we pull, is my name Robin? No. Is my name Veronica? Yes. Is my name Robin? No. Is my name Veronica? Yes. Yeah, I believe I did, Bianca. Hello, just me, Cheryl. So even our muscle testing can change. So one day I might be leaning forward for a yes, leaning back for a no. Please make sure you're grounded when you stand up. You put your hand on your belly, you put your other hand on your back, you align, you feel balanced. And then is my name Robin? Do you lean yes or do you lean back? So everybody can exercise this. Put your arm out. Is my name Robin? Is my name Veronica? It goes up, which is interesting. So I know myself really well. I've practiced this, but if you're new to this, you've got to make sure your muscle testing is accurate. So anybody can do yes or no readings. The goal is to be able to do a yes or no reading for yourself, right? Is it time for me to get off of social media? No. Okay? I can muscle test this. Is it time for me to get off of social media? No, because that's my no. My this is yes, my this is no. So look up muscle testing. There's science behind it. I can use my pendulum, right? One way is yes, one way is no. So spirit communicates with us, right? Is this my yes? My name is Robin. Yes, my name is Veronica. No. Is my name Robin? Is my name Veronica? Hey, pretty cool, eh? So it's not complicated. These are basic, really basic things, right? I do much more deeper stuff than that. So, yeah, I got a yes or no question. We'll see what comes through. This is my yes, and that is my no. I sell pendulums as well, so you might want to pick up a pendulum. We can find lost items, we can see what chakras are off, etc. Okay, there's so many different tools out there. Will I be loved with a guy romantically in 2023? So this is a maybe. Okay, thank you for asking your question. Karen, hi, does M. Marlowe like me more than a friend? This is our no. Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions? Are Matt and I going to rekindle our connection into anything more feels unfinished? It feels like no, but it's not like a strong no. Okay? Sin, does Lars love me? It's a small yes. Amy, will Shire and the school excuse the GRE for me? Shire and the school excuse the GRE for me. I'm getting a no, but if you have more questions about this, we can ask this as well. Will Shire and the school excuse the GRE for me? And I'm getting a no. But it's trying to change. It's starting to change. It's like a little change. There's some hope there. There's been some potential. Something's going to happen to help you. Okay? But feel free to go deeper into that, Amy, if you would like. Okay? Hello, SMP. Feel free to ask a question as a subscriber. LOL, I can't stop looking at the spring. It's relaxing. Yeah, I was saying I've been on a lot today, so this is like a nice little shift. Sometimes we use too much energy and put too much effort in things when we could just keep it simple, you know? Gina, will I see Jay again? Yes. Will I find my school keys? So, like, a small yes. Any other questions, guys? Sorry, Brianna, the way that you're writing is just hard for me to read fast, okay? Sarah, will I come into some money? Oh, yeah, that's moving fast. It feels like abundance is on your way. Is my life has been Jack okay with me dating? Is my life has been Jack okay with me dating? Well, you've got a yes, and the energy's moving fast. Thank you. Hello, first time here, welcome. Well, I do things differently every single time I'm here, so yeah, never know what's gonna happen here. Tracy, does John still have feelings for me? That's a maybe. A very fast maybe. Brianna, will Isalas reach out to me this week? It feels positive. Dude, that one's going all wacky for you. It's funny. Does Andrew have feelings for me? Yes. Lindsay, will I get pregnant in January or February? I didn't touch that and it's doing its thing. Thank you. You're welcome. Jessica, is there anything baby in my future? Jessica, there's some energy moving there. And I'm not touching anything, so maybe means there's hope. Got you to 10K. Have a good night. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just me, Cheryl. All right, so let's pull somebody out of the crowd here. Jessica, let's pick you, okay? Is there anything baby in my future? Lucy, does my boyfriend love me? There's like a maybe. I'm not sure how long you guys have been together, if there's been something going on, if you guys are taking your time opening up to each other, or something has happened where you've closed off. Thank you very much for being here. So Jess, let's take up some space here. I picked you. If you want a reading, we'll go into your energy. Hey Tank, welcome in. We're doing some yes and no's for our peeps. We're up to 10,000, so we're going to do a reading for someone. As always, we do messages here for our subscribers. I'm doing some channeled readings, working with my magic wand. Okay. So Jess, it's your turn. You were asking about a future baby, something like that. Will my bee and I live happily forever? Yeah, that energy feels good for you guys right now. Again, things can change, but that feels nice right now. It is fun. Yay! My replays from today are also underneath my YouTube channel, so if you missed anything and you feel like you've got FOMO, feel free to watch those. Is Eric still in love with me? Jess, so I picked you. Where are you? Send a heart, okay? Is Eric still in love with me? There's a small, it feels like that's like there's a small amount of that, right? So I feel like that's feelings. Guinea, is Curry my twin flame? No. Jody, will JMB come live with me and Michael full time one day? It feels like there's a small yes there, so it's not a strong yes, okay? Hello, welcome in. So Jess, you were asking about a future baby. I picked you. Otherwise, we're gonna skip you if I don't see you hopping in, which it looks like that's the case. So Jody, I'm gonna pick you, okay? So Jody, will J and B come live with me and Michael full time one day? Okay, so if you don't mind, could you take a couple deep breaths? Jody, send me a heart if this is something you're interested in. We're gonna go into your Akashic records here, okay? And then Tink, if you want a reading, let me know. Just write your name down there. You're welcome. So Jody, we're stepping into your energy with permission. If you just send me a heart, a purple heart, will go into you. Jody, Jody, Jody. People are just flying in through here. Will I be Nana in the next year? Getting more on the no side there. I think you probably want to be. Is that the case? So Jody, are you in here? I'm doing a free reading for you. I did go into your energy because I thought you wanted me to do that. So we'll step out of you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So if you want, how about this? If you want a reading, put your name and your favorite number, okay? We're not going to spend any time picking anybody out that doesn't want a free reading. You like them apples. Will my boyfriend get custody of his son? I'm getting a yes there, okay? Ashley, 27, I feel called to you, okay? And if we make it up to 20K, we'll do this for someone else. So Ashley, come on, step on in. Heather 5, okay. So Ashley, we picked you 27. So what is your question? If you have one, is there an area of focus? I would suggest picking like 3 different things you'd like to focus on, okay? So if there's like love, if there's money, if there's family, and specifically if there's something you're working on, is it, am I with the right person? If it's like, am I on the right track with money? If it's how can I improve my money habits, whatever, is my health in the right place? Often we don't talk about pregnancy or health, but we'll see what comes through here, okay? So Ashley, it'll be really funny if Ashley just disappears too. Our 3rd person, we finally got to 10K to do a reading. Emma, welcome in. If you want a reading, we can put you on the list as well. Okay, Ashley, there you are. Health, family, money. I'm glad you put health in there. I'm happy for you. So first things first, let's go into your energy. I say I now relax my body, and I take a deep breath. I say that in my head, and I said I now relax my money. So money's coming up right away. It feels like, because obviously money and health can go together. If you're worried about money, it throws off your energy. If you feel like you don't have enough money, you might feel like you can't take care of your health. So let's just take a moment here. Relax my body. So yes, health and finances are coming up the strongest for you right now. One of the things that is coming up is work. I'm kind of getting that you're having a hard time believing yourself in terms of work for some reason. Are you hard on yourself? Are you not happy with like your work progress or something like that? Let me know, Ashley. You can put a little heart beside your name if you want to. I feel like sometimes, like health wise, you're just like you're getting, I don't know, maybe caught up in some stuff as well, that aren't, that's not great for you. And then I feel like sometimes you're going back and forth between I'm prioritizing this and then I'm prioritizing that. And that feels like it's not as productive as it could be. My suggestion would be to pick one thing that you would like to focus on with this new moon and really, really, really prioritize that. And I feel like if you don't, it can get confusing sometimes. So having some health issues. Yeah, so it feels like maybe this is what's stopping you from feeling like you're being productive, because when your health's not at its best, it can kind of throw everything off. But I feel like one of the main things is if you want to prioritize health as the number one thing, this would make sense, because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So I kind of feel like, pay attention to the repeating patterns of conditions and things that happen to you, because the things that are happening the most seem to be coming up the strongest. So, if your symptoms are, um, discomfort in your body, that sort of thing. If like specifically where's that discomfort in your body, and if that same area is showing you still have the same issues in that same area over and over, then again that's going to take priority. So I'm getting to listen to your heart a bit more, because I think your body is communicating with you, your energy is communicating with you again, but you're getting distracted with some other things. So I would say definitely your priority should be health, and should be where the main issues are that are repeating themselves, symptoms, conditions, things like that. Okay. In terms of money, I do feel like you're making baby steps, you're making progress. Slow and steady does win the race. If you need help, I do feel like there are many resources for you there. Okay, so sending you lots of love. Let me know if you found that helpful. If you guys keep clicking that screen, when we get up to 20,000, we will focus in on someone else specifically. So let's all send Ashley some love. Everybody seems to be struggling with health these days. There's just been so many things going on, so many sick people. Yeah, and I'm a big believer that there's energy underneath physical issues as well. So, you know, there's trauma, there's so many things. Do you feel like I have some issues health-wise that I don't know about? I would definitely, Ashley, in a private setting, because we don't talk about pregnancy and health here. I do sell a lot of health products. I do tap into energy, so definitely in a private setting, I can help you more with that. You could definitely ask questions, and I can go deeper into that with any of the specials that I have. Okay, I could talk about it more, but I'm just going to kind of, where we're doing free readings here, just kind of keep moving on, okay? So thank you for asking your question. I'd love to support you more. We've got a free Zoom healing and reading coming up November 18th. You have to sign up for that. That's underneath my link tree. So, you know, take up space, guys. It's free. Like, there's nothing outside of just coming and healing, okay? So, yeah. So, I mean, the way that we word questions, like, is important, okay? So it's like, how can I improve my health? Do you feel like I have any energy blocks? Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Hello, welcome in. Any other questions? We'll wave our magic wand around here and answer some questions if you would like. I'm seeing lots of butterflies, which is amazing. One of the messages that came up in my silent meditation for our reading this morning for our daily energy on here, again, the replays are over on YouTube, was indecisiveness. Is anybody feeling that? Send a heart if you feel like there's been some indecisive energy for your day. And also the importance of connecting to our loved ones that have crossed over, specifically grandfathers. We've been working on time a lot. The weekly energy reading from last week was that a lot of people are going to be struggling with time. So for some reason, I feel like that's impacting the way we're feeling today. If you want the weekly energy reading, that's underneath my beginner level membership group. So you can you can listen. Oh my gosh, it's been a long day. Will Jay and I reconcile? Yeah, so I mean, there's a touch of a maybe, but there's a pretty strong no, okay? So there's a possibility, but it leans towards the no side. Do I have good news coming soon, Michelle Louise? I feel like it's related to a specific situation. So it's like I'm getting you need to have more hope with that because you saw that it's like a yes, but there's not a lot of hope. Put more hope into that, okay? Is that because of his dishonesty? Like you might want to come in as a subscriber, get a reading, okay? Do I have good news coming from you, please? Why do I feel like you just asked that question? Am I am I wrong? I think you just asked that question. Hello, Allison. Let me know if you would like a reading or healing here. We're moving a little bit slow to get up to the 20K. I've been on here 3 times today, so I think I'm ready to take off. All right, guys. So tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., we'll be back on doing our daily energy. We do free readings. We're doing free readings all week. So, guys, make sure you check out my link tree. Anything that you can take advantage of, I would take advantage of. And if you're new here, welcome in, guys. I'll be doing so many more different things. I'd love to hear as well, especially if you're a subscriber, some things that you would like to see. I've got mediumship on my list. I'm going to pull some people in on a live so we can get some more interaction, like face to face, which will be really cool. And I completely forget the other thing that I said that I was going to do, so I'm pretty sure I wrote that down, but I'll listen when I come back to this. All right, guys, thanks again. This replay will be underneath YouTube. Bye for now and take care.